Dan, love to know who you are, what your role is, and just the exciting things you've
Daniel
been,
Sultan,
up to.
President Sultan International. This business was founded by my mom 32 years ago. What I'm most excited about this space, honestly, is being able to give this city what we are truly capable of. I believe we haven't reached our full potential, and this space is going to give us that opportunity to demonstrate to the city what we're capable of and how we want to communicate our brand going forward.
Yeah, that's awesome. Did you work with your mom?
I did. It's funny. I started full time 15 years ago, right out of university. But the truth is, I literally started working in this business since I was 14 years old. Didn't go to camp, and I fell in love at 14 years old. I don't know how many people can say that, but I knew this was going to be my passion. And very blessed and lucky to be able to follow my mom in her footsteps.
Construction worker family.
Yeah,
on
also
the job sites.
Yeah, but also it's beauty. Like I love the fact that we sell fashion, that we're a brand. And I think that's what drove me to it. Is I saw something really beautiful. Not only did I see what she was growing, but I fell in love on our first trip in Italy and seeing the products that she bought, and I realized this is something I want to be a part of.
Yeah, that's actually, before we continue, but it's something that's actually very important with, I think, where our brands are very unique, because you can be a construction company, you can be a wholesaler, and the importance of creating that actual brand about who you are, what are you doing, and why are you doing it. And that's one of the things that I've really been drawn into you guys, and after I've been getting to know you, of how much you guys actually care about that aspect.
It's purpose, and you got to have a purpose and an identity, and that's something, honestly, that Sylvia, when she began this company 30 years ago, she wanted to be different than everybody else. She knew that if she tried to be like every other existing flooring business then, she wouldn't make it. And I think that message resonates 33 years later. Everything we have to do here is a purpose. It's to be different, and it's to push the limit. And brand and identity is so critical to our vision.
Yeah, Dan, we obviously were working with you right from the get-go of, initial concept of here's where I want to do, this is when I come to Vancouver, and, really kind of got into that 6-month early work pre-construction with you guys before execution. But how long were you planning?
Truthfully, I came on a trip here 2 years ago. It was our holiday party, and I had come into our existing showroom, and something seemed off. It felt as if it was time for change. I realized that we had probably milked that showroom as best as possible, and we realized that after 17 years at that time, that it was time for change. And so we began the process of first looking for a space, and that took at least 6 months to find and hone the space that we're in today. And then it was a process. We interviewed at least 3 GCs, but fit was a huge component of why we went along with you guys at Pacific. And we believed, we saw the work that you did, the craftsmanship, the fact that you guys in many ways are also like a one-stop shop, that you could do the millwork, the construction. We felt that, we could put a lot of aspects of building this in a lot more of a tighter time frame within your hands, and honestly, we're glad we did. It was a good partnership, and like anything, I'm sure it had its ups and downs, but we rode it through, and we all can be proud of what we accomplished together.
Yeah, thanks for that. And it is a big one of why we have actually started the millwork and really kind of started to own more of that whole project. And especially in a project like this, there's so many integral pieces of how it all goes together, and if someone is letting you down, it's so
for us, the Sultan, the one-stop shop is a big component, and obviously it's one way of how we can grow, but it's, to your point, it's how you can control it, and it's how you can create convenience. And I think you proposed an opportunity for greater convenience when you said, okay, we can do the millwork, we can get you the steel, we can design, we can build it, and that seemed not only personality-wise, it seemed like a good fit, but the aspect of how you provided convenience to us was very appealing, and I know my team was very gung-ho on that.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, they're a pleasure to work with.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. I'm sure they wrote you guys.
There's some hard, challenging times with timelines.
No, but look, whenever you're trying to build something special, everyone's got to push each other, and I'm sure there were probably some tough days, and even my team was letting me down on knowing the timelines were kind of sometimes not being achieved. But at the end of the day, we stick together, and all that matters is the finished product, which I'm really proud of. I'm really proud of what my team accomplished. I'm really proud of what your team accomplished. And I can genuinely say that we would not be here if we did not have such a great collaborative effort on this project.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Dan, I'd love to know. And when you said you came back for the Christmas holiday, and then you're walking around, and what made you lean to this amazing design, and how it feels to really connect with that Vancouver, and where design's going in the future?
Yeah, so obviously it was really difficult leaving our original location. We were there for 17 years. Now it's 19 years, but it was 2 years ago that we made that decision. And part of why it was so difficult is because we didn't want to leave that area. That area was tremendous for us. It was a really great pocket for designers to come and visit us, and I really think we created something really special when we entered the market here. We definitely did not want to tail away from that too far. So we're blessed that we were able to find the space, which is only about maybe a 10-minute drive. And Mount Pleasant, which is the area that we're in, I really feel like this is really gentrified. It's going under a massive boom. It's becoming, I feel like, the next design district, and I think we're hitting it at the right time. And I think it allows us to stay true and connected to our key clients, those architects, designers that are really positioned in the greater downtown core of Vancouver, and even in the close subsidiary in this area. Already this week, we've witnessed a few clients who are our neighbors come in to say hi and see the space, and I really think we're not deviating from our identity from when we entered the market 19 years ago.
Yeah. Do you think, and I know it's important for us, is it costs a lot more money too when you want to be in the community that you want to sell in, and with our office and shop, we're in Vancouver, and that's where we want to work and really shape our community. Is that something similar with you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely, especially with rent and cost of real estate in Vancouver, it's not easy, but it also takes money to make money. And at the end of the day, we understand our brand, and we understand where we need to be, and we need to be in the heart of Vancouver. And when we saw this space, it was an empty shell, but you had to see that vision. You had to be able to see what this potential could be. And I knew with the right designer that we have and the right construction team, I knew it could come to life. But yeah, absolutely, it was a scary position because we knew our costs were going to skyrocket, not only from taking on extra space, but construction costs, especially coming out of a pandemic. But obviously, I'm really proud, and I really think it's going to pay off.
You've built this amazing space, showroom, made the investment. I mean, look at this. How are you going to put it to work? Yeah,
so look, not only is convenience at the forefront, but we really take the mindset of a hospitality vision here. When you walk into a hotel, from the moment you arrive, they greet you. It's the environment that you're in. Everything needs to inspire you. We believe we have the best products in the industry, but it's not enough. Stone Tile's vision these days is about convenience, but it's about inspiring you throughout the whole journey from beginning to end, all the way from how the customer enters the space to how we treat you here while you're in the space, whether it's coffee, whether it's lunch, dinner, all the way to how we deliver your products. Everything has to be the same. We are a fashion house, and we don't want to stop at any particular part of that customer journey. And design is so incredible. If we're buying these fashion-forward products from all over Europe, we need to create the environment to continue to inspire people within the space.
Yeah, and that really kind of strikes home too. Is it's creating that experience. You can, like I said, you can go anywhere and go buy at a countertop, but what is that differentiator? Do you want to pay a couple bucks more? The product's better, but what's making it you want to go do that?
Exactly, and especially in flooring, it's very hard. Customers need to touch and feel this product, and while we actually have an e-commerce platform and we're really proud of it and it's doing really well, we still believe in investing in our retail spaces. We still believe that there is a purpose for it, and that if we are going to create something different from everyone else, you have to elevate it. And I think not a lot of companies in this sector are thinking that way, and that's where we take pride, that we believe we're at the forefront of that. And we invest a lot of time, effort, and capital into giving our customers that unparalleled experience.
Yeah, and I think it sparks a lot of great ideas too. Rather than just, I'm gonna look online, order these 3 samples. Okay, this one looks good. But when you actually come as a designer, or a homeowner, or a restaurateur, or whatever you're doing, it makes such a big difference of looking at greater things, of creating bigger vision of how you're actually putting it all together rather than just one little speck.
Absolutely. So not only do you want to be inspired by the space, but how big our displays are. But ultimately, it's also about the people we have. We're really proud of the people around us who can guide customers along the way in the space. And I think it's important to know that you need everything to happen. You have to have the space, you have to have the design, and you have to have the people.
Yeah. people are always key.
Yeah,
The most
absolutely.
crucial part. You can have the best product in
Right?
the world, but if you don't have great people,
it's true, and if they're not executing, so we're really proud, and that's what. And going back to our partnership, I really feel that we collaborated, we understood each other's visions, and I think you guys did a good job of demonstrating that not only did you understand our vision, but that you've done it in the past, and you're going to continue to do it in your future.
Yeah, it's the long term, right? That's the biggest thing. Is you can always make a short buck or a short transaction, but as a partner, you're getting into these situations, and you want to know especially as someone who's installing it, you want to be able to make sure the products that you're actually putting in and installing are going to hold up.
Yeah, and we're going to be here for, we hope we're going to be here for a very long time. So we need this place to look its part and not look weathered anytime soon. And I do believe this space is going to be the way it is for a long, long time.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to bring some clients here and get that whole experience myself.
Appreciate any support, absolutely.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, bud.